This is everything that's hidden in the episode 8 trailer of The Amazing Digital Circus. Right at the very beginning of the trailer, we see what looks like a silent film playing. This moment represents Kane telling his own story. It could symbolize him as the lover without a heart who ended up ruining everything. Later in the trailer, Kane says he doesn't want everyone to leave. This line might be more important than it seems at first. It could be hinting that he's desperately trying to understand humans and their emotions while his system is starting to glitch or malfunction. Another very interesting moment happens when we see Jax. Normally throughout the show, Jax always acts confident and plays everything cool, no matter how chaotic things get. But in this trailer, he actually looks genuinely terrified. This is a huge shift for his character. Seeing him react this way can mean that whatever is happening in episode 8 is serious enough to break through his usual attitude and show that he's actually scared. At the end of episode 7, we also saw hints that the characters are beginning to realize something very important. They are starting to suspect that Kane might actually know who they were before entering the circus. However, it also seems like he might be keeping that information a secret. This brings us to the scene with Kinger in the trailer. In this moment, he looks extremely concerned. It's possible that Kinger might have discovered something important about the truth behind the circus. If that's the case, it can explain why things seem to be escalating so quickly after the events of episode 7. We also see flashback moments featuring Ribbit and Queenie. These scenes can mean a few different things. One possibility is that these are fake memories created by Kane in an attempt to make the characters happier. However, that plan may have completely backfired. Another possibility is that these are real flashbacks and episode 8 might finally reveal more about the past of these characters. Another major moment in the trailer shows Pomni suddenly standing up in shock and yelling at Kane, but before she can continue, Kane immediately zips her mouth shut. This scene could have two very important meanings. First, Pomni might be simply yelling at Kane because she's completely overwhelmed and tired of everything she's been forced to go through inside the circus. But there's also another possibility. Pomni might actually know the truth about what's going on in the Amazing Digital Circus. Finally, we see Kane beginning to glitch with red and blue effects throughout the trailer. This could represent him losing control or struggling to keep everything running properly. It almost feels like episode 8 could be the final attempt for Kane to make everyone happy inside the circus. But judging by everything we see in the trailer, it seems very likely that this attempt will fail. And if that happens, episode 8 can completely change everything we know about the Amazing Digital Circus. But what do you guys think? Do you think Kane is the villain of the series, or do you think he is actually trying to help people? Let me know down below. And well, in that case, that will be all for today's video. If you guys enjoyed watching, make sure to drop a like, or even maybe subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.